Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. So this was the scene a moment ago. The Cardinals emerging from their tunnel, and we are ready for football as the Cards get set to match up with the Los Angeles Rams. Greg Zuerlein now. He'll handle the honors to get us started. And in front of a raucous crowd, this one is underway. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
This is my other controller. Let's pray for the interception. Yeah, I might switch controllers in a minute.
Throwing now, Rosen on first down. Screenplay, Johnson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody. Oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. A good convergence there defensively, only a yard, and it's second down. They'll run for the first time with Johnson. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. And now the Rams are going to halt things as they want a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On third down, Rosen. Looking for Fitzgerald, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Mark Barron. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. Pretty nice, aggressive run there before being brought down just inside of the 30. Even with the good gain, I thought they might accept that one.
Yeah, you thought maybe they'd go with the downs as opposed to the yardage. So if you're taking the yardage now, second and less than 5, that tells me you feel good about how your offense is working.
Second and 2 now. The penalty leaves them in pretty good shape. Goff now looks to throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Marcus Golden. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. So Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a 3rd and long. A shotgun snap for Goff. Over the middle, complete. It's Reynolds. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. From the gun, here's Goff. Dumps it off to Gurley. And he
That's a fucking touchdown.
Much else as he's wrangled down. 3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal.
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Todd Gurley taking it in. And the Rams are going to take a first-quarter lead.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness. You got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get some really nice Christmas gifts. Right?
If they're smart, they do.
Zerline out now to kick this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. Charles, a bit earlier we talked about Josh Rosen's rookie campaign. Let's take a step back, look at Arizona collectively. You know, they're going to be picking #1 overall in the draft for the first time since 1958 by virtue of their 3-13 finish. Where do you see them going with that #1 pick?
I think that their general manager will announce, as the general manager of Tennessee did a few seasons ago, that we're open for business. Call us. Let's talk. Because I think that they would not mind getting out of the #1 pick if they could bundle together some players to help them with the progress of their young quarterback, Josh Rosen. That's who they need to build around. He's their future. Make sure he stays upright. Make sure he has weapons to throw to. That's where the Cardinals are going to go. So I don't know if they're going to be stuck on just taking one guy. They may want to turn that into a few players.
And he gets this one to midfield.
Yeah, me caught that shit.
That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5".
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Here we go now.
Now Rosen to throw on 2nd down. And Gresham's got it over the middle. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one goes for 24 yards.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Phillips. And he'll go down at the 28. A gain of 6 there on first. Well, this is how you shape the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Again, it's Rosen. And he's got Fitzgerald. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
I used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this. When he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
Watch it now, Barney.
Defense doing their job, really nowhere to run the football.
Yeah, it's almost textbook, wasn't it? Every place he tried to find an open spot, there just wasn't one. Congrats to the defense for the game.
Call fitting your gaps, right?
I love it. You're exactly right.
Rosen will throw. Being chased out left. And that'll be caught by Gresham for a Cardinal
This
touchdown.
motherfucker.
Jermaine Gresham from 4 yards out. And the Cardinals are just an extra point away from tying this game. Now Rosen will lead them up here to go for 2. From the gun, it's Rosen. They'll roll him out right, and they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. So what do you think the mindset was there? You can tie it with a PAT here first half. Why go for the lead right now?
The old school mindset says if you have a better team, you just go ahead and continue to try and dominate. There's also a school of thought if you don't think you're quite as good, you have to try and take advantage of opportunities. And finally, I just think this is analytics coming into the game. Someone saying the more you go for two, the better your chances are of actually getting them.
Come on, keep me my damn ball. You ain't getting it back. Unless you let me score right now.
Take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Well, before the Rams take their next snap, Charles, let's preview that game that they have coming up with the Cowboys. You talked about what they can do on offense. They're obviously going to have to shut down Dak, Zeke, and that Cowboys offense with their defense and Aaron Donald.
And I think that Aaron Donald and Ndamukong Suh's running mate at defensive tackle, they have to make sure they play down and distance each time. And what I mean by that is these guys are great pass rushers. And a lot of times when you're a great pass rusher, you want to rush the pass rush every down. They have to play the run first because that's what the Cowboys are going to throw at them with.
Todd Gurley, wave goodbye. Touchdown, L.A. Todd Gurley, 78 yards. And the Rams strike quickly here for 6 points. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I get some more. And it'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
Zerline out now to kick this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Cardinals offense now works their way back onto the field. Rosen and the Cardinals take over with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll look to throw on 1st down with Josh Rosen. Nelson's got it here right side. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down. On 1st down, it's Rosen. On the crossing route, complete. It's Nelson. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. John Johnson with the INT, and he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line. Well, while we have a second, let's look ahead of the divisional round of the AFC. Of course, Indianapolis and Kansas City kicking things off. And, Charles, the Colts 4-0 all-time versus KC in the playoffs. They're becoming a pretty trendy pick.
They really are, and a lot of it is because of the strength of their offensive and defensive lines, not to mention how Andrew Luck is playing in his comeback season here in 2018. But Kansas City, the #1 seed, they're seeking to break that trend of losing games in the playoffs at home that they shouldn't. This is another opportunity with Patrick Mahomes leading the way.
Speaking of losing games in the playoffs, Phillip Rivers and the Chargers 0-7, including the playoffs against New England with Tom Brady at quarterback. Can they stem the tide?
This is their opportunity. No better chance for the Chargers to get it done. As I always say to you, if not now, Chargers, when? Even though it is going to New England.
Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral, also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Come on, man. I'm taking it easy on you.
On first down, it's Gurley.
Damn, get your bitch ass with the
get it up
business,
to about the
nigga.
31. Tackle made by Marcus Golden.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's third down. So nothing there on the screen that time.
That means all that great acting they tried on offense went for naught, didn't it? Because you have to try and influence them. Make them think that you're doing something else. Make them think that they can get to the passer by letting them by and then set.
Look at this time for
I did that to myself. I threw it to the wrong fucking dude. Oh my God.
To right around the 26-yard line. Trying to get it to
I don't know what the hell.
Brandon,
What the? No, I wasn't, man. I was trying to throw it to X.
Where's he going with
And
the
my
football?
dumb ass
Because you can make an educated guess
triangle
defensively.
button,
Not
man.
all the time, but sometimes.
Ain't
And when you're
even
right,
an
you got a
excuse
decent
for
chance of
that
coming away with the
shit.
football.
And the Rams are going to go ahead and take it. In quarter. We'll be right back.
Oh, fuck, the controller was getting jammed up anyways. I want a man blitz. Ooh, fucking weird.
After the interception, here's Rosen. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
All right, here we go. 319. 319.
On second down, Johnson. And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. That second down run, a big help. The 7 yards leaves them with just a 3rd and 3 now. They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And they'll get him down right around the 16. The ball's still a few inches shy of the marker after the 3-yard run, so now a little soul-searching on 4th down. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. More from the desert after this. And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down.
Now let's go. Green 39. Green 39.
Here we go with Johnson.
No, that's KB. Oh my God, this shit.
After they rip off a solid chunk of yardage in the ground game on a risky
Oh, he's
4th down.
mad at
First
you,
down now, but
baby.
that
He was
clock
supposed to be
rolling.
good.
They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. And they'll throw it with Rosen. Oh, he stays up. But he can't get away forever, and down he goes.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here.
Here we go now. Blue 90. Blue 90.
To throw is Rosen. And for the third time here in this half, and I do believe this is going to wind up a safety. It is. It's a safety. How about that for a wacky play? Wow, what a disaster. You talk about a guy making a good play on the interception and then just trying to be too cute on the return.
It almost felt like his own gyroscope really got out of whack, didn't it?
Yeah.
Going backwards into your own end zone after such a great play. Totally disoriented and gave up.
See, that controller is totally
So after
broke.
that safety, now a free kick
I couldn't even
situation
turn around.
coming as they punt it away from the 20.
No, I'm gonna make
Taken
this
in at the
nigga pay
11.
for that.
And an alley to run.
Ooh, come on, man.
So
Man.
out now come the Cardinals.
Hey,
And
you
what do
gonna pay
think
for
goes
that.
on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right?
Nah, that
You
nigga
just
finna
mentioned
give me the
they're
ball
down,
right
they're
now,
trying to
nigga.
get
You
back
got me
into the
fucked
game.
up.
But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself
Yeah,
in
I
a
gotta
spot
charge
where you may
this
not be able
controller
to
to
come back
play
in the
with it.
second half. Managing risk is a big decision here.
He couldn't quite hold it.
No,
Got
he
hit.
ain't gonna hold it.
Ball pops out,
No,
incomplete.
you fit to give it to
Well,
him
Charles,
right
the
now.
All-Pro team was announced the Friday before the playoffs started. Aaron Donald, the only unanimous choice. Let's see, the Chiefs had 4, Bears had 4. What stuck out to you about the All-Pro team?
Well, it's such a great year for Drew Brees at quarterback for New Orleans, the #1 seed in the NFC. Yet he's only second-team All-Pro because Patrick Mahomes had a magical season in Kansas City and deserved to be the #1 guy. How about the Chicago Bears? Going from worst to first in the NFC North, 4 players making the All-Pro team led by Khalil Mack. And then when you talk about rookies, the Colts had 2 that made it in Quentin Nelson, their offensive guard, and Darius Leonard, their linebacker.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Where's my play at?
The Cardinals on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Josh Rosen. It's caught, Nelson. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Set. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Now Rosen on first down. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. There defensively was John Johnson to knock it free. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again, it's Rosen. In the middle of the field, he's got Nelson. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Rosen on 1st and 10. He's got his man on the crossing route. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. And Gonzalez puts this one through. And that will bring the deficit back down to 3. So they're still down, but they are able to salvage 3 here heading into the lockers.
This is what you work on from the beginning of training camp. Heading into the half, put some points on the board. No matter what the score says at that point, you've
Let's put him
accomplished
in
what
a
you set out
dangerous
to do.
situation.
After the field goal, here's
Let him know.
Gonzalez
We
to
don't
kick it
play
off.
that shit.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Yeah.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Rams offense now making their way out to take over. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
A final shot before break here. Goff. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of his first half of play. So we've come to halftime. It's the visiting Rams taking the lead to the break. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. Gets fielded in the end zone. He spins straight, and he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. And the Rams now coming out on the field. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had an ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ballgame.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Here's Goff now on second down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Dayon Buchanan coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Airing it out deep for Woods. And that's caught inside the 35. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. It's a big conversion there for the Rams on 3rd down. 48 yards. Now a first down throw. Goff. He's going to look deep down the field. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. He was looking for Josh Reynolds that time. And now it's 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10.
DC.
2nd and 10. Goff again. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Brandon Cooks, 31 yards. And the Rams add on to their lead. And it was a tight window. He knew he had to rocket that thing in there. He got it done.
And when you're able to complete one like that, your confidence has to just go sky high. You just mentioned it. Tight window, zings it in there despite excellent coverage. Result, touchdown.
Zerline out now to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. The Cardinals offense now ready to get their first opportunity here in the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
I knew
See
it
what
too.
they have up their sleeve. And able to get this one across.
I just couldn't get off that dude.
Before he's brought down. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him,
Nigga?
why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball. and they keep making the connection. Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Here's Rosen. Screenplay, Johnson. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. They'll get 11, but still a little short. Fourth down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion.
What?
You're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
Now they go for it on fourth down, but that pass is knocked away and incomplete. Goff will lead the Rams up here first and 10 at their own 42. They'll try and start the drive with Gurley.
Oh my God, come on.
To about the
44-yard
line. Making the tackle, Gerald Hodges.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. First target, first catch, and a first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10. On first down, it's gone. They got a man over the middle. It's Woods. And he gets it down to the 32. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Dayon Buchanan in there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon.
Brandon, more often than not, you'd say they've had his number, and we can count them up so far. 1, 2, 3, 4 sacks given up. But guess what? He's still been able to make
into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Why did I even go to him? I said R1, and I still threw it to the wrong motherfucker.
As he'll take it up past the 35. CD, one thing you and I haven't discussed now that we are in the playoffs now, we know how the start of the draft is going to go. You look at the top 5, Arizona, San Fran, Jets at 3, Raiders, wherever they may be at 4, Tampa Bay 5. What are your thoughts?
Well, immediately, this is going to be different in 2019 than 2018, because in 2018, it was all about the quarterbacks. I don't think that's going to be the case. You just mentioned the top 5. You can make a legitimate case that in the top 5, none of those teams are in the market to select a quarterback. So now, who is? I think you got to get to number 6 with the New York Giants. That's where the quarterback market begins.
Now Rosen, buying time to his left. And avoids the contact by sliding. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit, because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now it's Rosen. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Give him 9 yards on the second down screen play.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
The Cardinals on third down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation.
All right, here we go.
Rosen looking to throw. And he's got Gresham. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. It'll be a pickup of 4. Good enough to earn him yet another first down. And in a two-score game, obviously, every play, every third down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup.
Come on, man. That was a fucking hit.
Getting the third down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
They get 17 down to the 17, and it's a first down. Here's Rosen to throw. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down.
So much of his game is focus and concentration. And whenever I see guys running the in route, I know that in the back of their mind, they're always wondering who's lurking inside that might put a big hit on them as they try and catch the ball.
Hurry up, here we go.
2nd and 10 now. It's Rosen. And he comes back with one complete. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a first down.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. You know, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
This linebacking core, they've done a good job of keeping that running game in check, haven't they?
They certainly have, and what they'll also do when this game is over is thank the guys up front, the big defensive line, because they've kept them clean, so to speak. Not letting blockers get to them, allowing them to run to the football and keep that running game bottled up.
And now it's Rosen looking, and he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Well, yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get it the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
Able to spin free. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Now the Rams offense, they work their way back on the field. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays they're going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first down. And the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Super one.
Another carry now for Gurley. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
One out.
They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
Maverick. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
76. 76. Here we go. 80.
Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. Goff turns and gives to Gurley. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. The Rams on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
Start left here. Cut. By 20. Maverick wall. Super 66.
Now it's gone. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Now on 4th down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They go ahead and snap it. Gone. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And this is recovered by the Cardinals. And they're not able to convert on 4th down. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. Didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Johnson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You've still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards in the first. 1st down now, but that clock rolling.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. Cardinals got to go quickly, hustling to the line.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a 1st down. He'll look to throw. And he can't hang on to it. That would have sealed him. Instead, 2nd down. They took their shot for the end zone. Almost cost him.
And he made the right play there, knocking it away. But, boy, it looked like he had a chance to come down with the football. And if he does that, this thing is over. Instead, he leaves him out there with another chance.
Now let's go. Green 39. Green 39.
to throw. Forced out to his left. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down.
Nice solid game there, partner, but the clock is starting to become his enemy.
Absolutely. Every second right now, more and more precious as it ticks. Eluding the pressure right. Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up first and goal now. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left. They come up on a first and goal and most likely 4-down territory as they need a touchdown and the PAT for the lead.
Now let's go! Blue 90! Blue 90! Detroit! Detroit!
They'll look to throw. And he can't hang on to it. That would have sealed it. Instead, second down. Defensively now, one more play to stop. What are they looking for?
You want to take away their #1 running option that you've scouted and take away their #1 receiver and see if someone else can beat you.
A line of scrimmage, once again the 5 as they get ready for second and goal.
Set! Green 39!
One final shot here for Rosen. That is caught. Touchdown, and no time remains. And they're an extra point away from winning this football game.
And the celebration is now just an extra point away from being full on. Think about those who may have left the stadium a little bit early thinking their guys might not get this done. Oh, it got done.